we're so glad you're here. But before you go too far, if you haven't watched Outer Banks season 4 all the way to the end, you may want to stop right here because there are spoilers. All right, now let's get to the show.
Perfect.
This is stupid.
That was good.
To the show.
Let's get to the show.
This is so stupid.
Let's get to the show.
Should I not? Should I say?
Who is that?
Our Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Our,
Oh, Toodles.
should I have not said that?
No, it's just funny the way it came out.
All right, let's get to the show.
Let's get to the show. Okay, I'm recording right now. Hey, everyone.
Hey.
That was the weirdest entrance I think we've ever had. Probably ever.
It would not be right to say happy whatever it is.
No.
It is not a happy time.
Nothing's happy around here. We're boycotting everything. I might light some stuff on fire.
I might bash some windows in downtown.
Dude, yeah. That would be epic. Trash our downtown.
Yeah.
Just, we wouldn't actually do that.
No. Not at all.
Not for real. Not for real. Well, welcome back to This Must Be the Place. We, sorry if you're listening on YouTube and heard my mic go crazy. No, yeah, we are right. We're hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit, you know, doing our best.
Our best.
Doing our best.
Surviving.
Yeah. Not thriving at this point.
We are not thriving.
If you're curious as to why we're so down, we clearly put a message at the beginning of the episode. But we've watched all of Outer Banks, most recent season 4, second drop, all the way through. So this is your second warning. If you haven't seen it yet and you're going to watch it, we are going to spoil some stuff for you, which you may have already seen the spoilers anyway, because this is what it is.
You can't. This is why we can't have nice things, because spoilers are everywhere.
They're
and I see stuff
everywhere.
and I don't even try to see it, and it's
everywhere. Yeah.
so messed up.
Yeah. But JJ's dead.
JJ's dead.
I can't believe I'm even saying that out loud, honestly.
And the way he died was just like,
Dude.
I was like,
Dude.
stop. I mean, like,
And just kept going and going. And I knew
just up him.
from where the stab wound was, it was spleen. That's what it was. That's how you kill someone with a knife. Not because I'm looking up murders.
And that's how you kill someone with a knife.
But because, or is it the liver? One of the two. I know that you go in right below the rib and you go up. It's a self-defense thing. But yeah. And I was like, oh, this is the death stab. This is very clearly the death stab.
I thought he was just going to get shot multiple times. There were so many moments
when he was on the
side
side of the little lion or the horse or whatever, and I was like, she's going to shoot him down.
Yeah, but she was smart.
Yeah,
She was
you
like,
do the hard work.
And then I'll kill you.
First of all, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Where TF did the bad guys go?
I don't know. They all, one got like knocked out. I think they killed one of them by like pushing stuff over. John B and Sarah, like she killed that one guy. I think she killed him.
Yeah, with that big block.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume.
Well, because he was trying to kill John B, so obviously.
I think the only bad people left were Groff and that really annoying woman.
The lady, yeah. And she's from The Walking Dead. She was one
of the... yeah. Well, that makes sense.
The leaders in that trash pit area. Of course.
She looks
disgusting.
Yeah. Not her looks as a human being outside of the show, but just like in the show, she looks like she would just be bad.
Yes. Yeah.
And she is.
And she plays a very good bad villain.
Yeah, that's her niche.
Yeah, for sure. But like, where did she go?
I don't know.
You don't see
her
at all, and you don't see Groff, or you do. I'm sorry, you do see Groff, but you see them bury Jake. First of all,
why'd you bury him in Morocco?
Why did they bury him in Morocco?
But at the same time, I thought about this earlier today. I was like, why are they doing that? Why would they bury him there? But like, also, how are they going to get his dead body back to the United States and it not be weird?
Yes, and that's very true. Like,
and like, how are they getting back?
I know we don't have passports. And I know that we're on this boat that we kind of sort of borrowed from somebody that's also maybe sort of a drug dealer back home.
And they don't even have the boat anymore.
Where'd the boat go?
Did the boat not?
Oh, the boat got.
The boat capsized.
The boat ain't good no more. It ain't good no more. We don't want this no more.
It's not. It's not good. The whole situation is just not good.
It's not good.
And
they buried him in Morocco.
And is Rafe gonna like try to join their crew?
He's gotta be. I think they're gonna try to make Rafe the next JJ. And nobody's gonna.
No, first of all, no one is JJ.
No.
JJ lives on in my heart forever and always.
Forever.
Thank God he's alive in real life.
Yeah, because I do be following him on Instagram.
Oh, Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Rudith.
I know, that's his name. Like, perfect.
I love him.
Why are all the guys that we like in shows like, okay, Cole Sprouse, we love Juggy.
We do.
What, just like. And JJ, but they're both very, like, have you seen his Instagram? Just like really.
They're artsy. Well,
artsy
Rudy is like a theater guy. Like, he was actually in Romeo and Juliet, like the Broadway, like, he was in that. I don't know if it was Broadway, but
what about
theater.
Tickets? Who did he play? Romeo?
I don't remember.
I doubt it. He ain't giving Romeo.
He ain't giving Romeo. He's giving like bad guy vibes.
Yeah.
Because JJ makes a good bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I'm not sure.
He's so good. I'm obsessed with him.
When he was bashing out the windows downtown.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
I was like, yeah.
Take me home.
Take me home.
Take me home, Jage. You know what?
I'm pregnant.
And that's the story of How I Met Your Father. Dude, I don't love that they call him Jage.
Oh, I hate that.
Isn't that stupid?
I think it's awful.
It's like also, you know what I hate? Like Journey to the Tourney. I hate the word tournament. It's short for tournament.
Oh, tourney, yeah.
I hate the word
like
tourney.
either.
Just say tournament. Stop trying to make tourney happen.
Stop
trying to make Jage happen.
Jage is not a thing.
No.
I hate it.
Dude. But you know what? JJ, this is like the next Thomas J.
Yeah.
It's the next Thomas J. I'm calling it right now.
Fictional deaths you'll never get over?
JJ. Hands down. Never get over it.
I'll never get over it.
Somebody commented and said, they better use that wish of the blue crown to bring him back to life.
Oh my God, I know. And I keep seeing TikToks that says me, you, my shovel, your shovel, plane to Morocco, dig up JJ's body, and then it's like a picture of him doing this, and it's like JJ's alive, bring him back to life. Like, no. Dude, I know. I went through the 5 stages of grief watching that.
Dude,
I was like, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Yeah. Like, that's what I was saying when it was going on.
I know.
Then I was like, well, maybe they can
maybe
help him. Maybe he's not going to die.
They're just making it seem like...
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, then I go back and I'm thinking about all the other things that they said throughout where one time Kiara said, your luck's going to run out one day.
Yes, that was very foreshadowing. Mm-hmm. And his wish.
Yeah.
And then whenever, I have chills right now.
And that's
whenever you is JJ in the room with us?
Blink once or turn the lights off once, whatever.
Blink.
Like I can see you. Anyway, that's really sad.
This conversation is sad. It's pathetic. It was what it is because we are pathetic. Yeah, but
we are fine.
And whenever Groff lets her go and he hugs her and he's like, oh my God. When he hugs Key, when JJ hugs Key, when Groff lets Key go because he's holding her.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I know.
And when he says, I love you, Key, I was like, oh my God, he has a tear.
I know.
I was like, no.
Absolutely.
I was just screaming, like, what is this? And then after it was over, Sully was like, so what happened on Outer Banks, Mama? And I was like, they killed JJ. And he was like, he's like, he said he was innocent. He's never watched the show. He doesn't know anything about it. He was innocent.
He was innocent. All he wanted was Polandia, and he wanted his family with his friends because he never had a good family because everyone in his life was shit.
He never had a family anyway, so it was like they buried him there because
who's gonna
And Shoop knew that JJ, like, he's always secretly rooting for JJ, even though he like is like, I'm gonna kick your, like, get out of here. Like, he's always yelled. Me too. But the fact that he just like let them go, he was like, you know what? Fine. Y'all leave the country. You go find the guy that's wanted because I know he really did all this. Even though, JJ, you started a riot.
JJ.
You're
wanted for supposed murder.
Yeah, you're wanted for allegedly murdering somebody.
Yeah.
You've completely destroyed the downtown.
Yeah.
You have a friend that punched a cop and is now wearing an ankle monitor, except he took it off. Which, how did he do that? I don't know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that.
And
it's Outer Banks, that's how.
Yeah, he's on house arrest and
yeah.
But it's like
yeah, you guys go ahead. You got that jugular boat. You guys go ahead and take that to Morocco.
But right,
Godspeed going across that ocean. When you get there, you find him. You bring him back. First of all,
bring him back.
What kind of people do you think we're dealing with here? These are teenagers, early 20s, who are able to go to Morocco on a boat, capture a wanted man, and bring him back across the ocean successfully and deliver him to the cops.
That's just another day, though, in their life.
It literally is.
Where were they at the season before, or when they found John B's dad? Like, where were they?
Dude.
They were not anywhere near.
They weren't in the United States.
No.
I forgot all about all their adventures, honestly. Like,
yeah.
the freaking big old cross they had.
They can't. I forgot about the cross.
Yeah.
They can't ever
Didn't they go into the ocean?
I don't remember.
I think it did.
They can't just ever sit still.
Mm-mm.
Like, my blood pressure goes up when I watch that show.
My blood pressure's up now.
It's like side effects.
Yeah.
My heart was like racing like the whole time I was watching it because I knew it was coming. I was like, this is the episode where JJ dies. And I didn't tell John like what happened, but I said, John, I keep seeing spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm scared JJ's not gonna make it. And he was like, well, he didn't die this episode, but he's got time to die the next one. And I was like, I think he might. Because I was seeing things and hearing rumors of like Rudy Pankow leaves Outer Banks, and I was like, what?
Neither.
What do you mean?
You never know what you can trust anymore with the news sources. Like, you never know. Or it could be a completely, like, the headline may say one thing, and the story is about something totally different that has nothing to do with the headline. And I can't stand clickbait.
I asked ChatGPT why Rudy left.
Good for you.
And ChatGPT said, oh, he's still on there. I said, no, he's not.
Oh, he's still on there.
Wrong guy, because he's not on there. But there's a lot of different.
There's a ChatGPT got it wrong.
There's a lot of rumors flying around.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rumors.
Apparently.
So, supposedly, the writers, this has always been a thing. Like, JJ's character at one point was going to die because of how crazy he is. Mm-hmm. And they knew from the beginning, at one point, they were going to have to kill Rudy's character off.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew from the beginning, everyone knew from the beginning, but they were like, we're so upset about it because freaking JJ, like, makes this show. Yeah. Like, it's JJ.
It is JJ.
And it's like, you can't kill John B, because John B is, like, the main character.
Make JJ the main
Pope
character.
and, like, Sarah and Key, like, they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
I love Pope.
Yeah.
Like, I love him. And Cleo's irrelevant. I love them all, but they're so irrelevant that, like, it's not enough of a sting.
It's not. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, if they wanted to kill somebody off, like, if they clearly aren't going to kill off John B, who's the next option? There's Pope or JJ. And I was like, well, get rid of Pope then. But then I was like, no one's gonna...
It wouldn't make for good TV.
Yeah. I was like, no one's gonna care. People would care. Like, I do love Pope, but like, no, it doesn't. It pales in comparison to my love for JJ.
To kill JJ, I mean, gutted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So supposedly that's always been the thing.
I did see that. I saw an interview of all of them, and they said, like, or I read something. I don't even know. I've seen a lot of things and read a lot of things since 24 hours ago when I saw this come to life on my screen. But yeah, like, it was always a thing from season 1 that they were going to kill JJ off.
That's how they wrote it.
Like, guess what? You're the writers. You don't have to do that.
Change the script.
You can just change it out whatever you want.
Flip the script. Why don't we see JJ make a life for himself? Yeah. Why don't we see him grow up and do other things?
Why doesn't he become the sheriff of the town?
Exactly. That would be a nice little spin-off of Outer Banks.
Thank you.
JJ as an adult, now he's chasing after
I
the
would
kids.
literally watch just a story about JJ, and that's it.
Too.
Even if his life was perfect and there was no drama, I would just watch it. Like
Just
live stream it. Live stream and sleep and I'll watch.
Yeah, me too.
Just
Justice for
creepy.
JJ.
Rudith, please live stream yourself. Thanks.
Rudith, please
Appreciate
answer.
Just so we're clear, my only note on this card is just a huge, massive JJ. So that's what you buckle up, Buttercup. This is what we're here for.
That's what you're getting. This is
that
the Outer
and my
Banks.
song of the week, which is 2 songs y'all might not even be expecting. But anyway, keep going.
This is the Outer Banks recap that you didn't ask for. But there's also alleged rumors that Madison Bailey, who's Key, it's her character, her and Jage, used to be besties, and now they are not. Like, they are enemies. Like, don't talk, hate each other's guts.
What happened?
I don't really know, but I think it has something to do with JJ's girlfriend in real life. I should just call him Rudy. Rudy's girlfriend, Elaine, who supposedly is like very controlling and doesn't want him talking and hanging out with like anyone but her. Like, she's very controlling. Listen, he's JJ. I get it.
Yeah.
But Elaine, you gotta back up, okay? We know you're listening to this, Elaine.
We see you.
That's enough. She's apparently getting all this hate, which is awful. I don't want that for her. What'd you say?
Elaine is?
Elaine is.
Elaine, okay.
She's getting all this hate, which is not good. But I think I don't know if it's a combination of all those things, but if it was always written, then it was always written.
Yeah, it's true. But also, okay, I was thinking about this.
Madison don't be liking him that much anymore.
Really?
And all they got was a handshake when he left with his dad, Groff, to go get the scroll and like do all that stuff. She's like, I'll hold down the fort. No, that's not the part. That's when they're in that building. But when she's at the house and she's gonna stay back and pack.
Yes. And
he's like, I don't know what they say.
They're going to dig up the grave.
They literally shake hands. Like, that's what we get. Like, we didn't get enough JJ and Key.
No, we did not.
Like, whenever he picked her up from that prison, or whatever it was, not that prison, but that girls' camp.
Oh, yeah.
When he sneaks in, and she's like, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. Oh my God, that's such a good, just go watch that part.
I forgot all about that.
It's just so good. But, like, we need more of that.
Yeah.
And now we don't get to have that.
No, we don't. It's really freaking sad. I was thinking about that the other day about how, because I didn't know any of this drama with JJ and his real life girlfriend or whatever. But I was thinking about how John B and Sarah actually dated in real life.
Yeah.
And then broke up and don't date anymore. But yet they on there having a baby and about to get married and acting like, you know what I mean? That's a whole, I should have put that on here with the part with JJ and said, also Sarah and Johnny's baby.
And me and John knew when she looked at the pharmacy. We were 100%. Like, she's getting a pregnancy test. 100%. She's pregnant. Like,
as soon as I saw, I go, oh. Jacob said, what? I said, she's pregnant. He was like, what? And I was like, watch. And she's pregnant. But also, like, how do you, as somebody's new girlfriend, date the person who's still in a show, play dating their real life ex-girlfriend? I can tell you something. I ain't that girl. I'm not the girl that's gonna be able to do that.
Kelsey Ballerini's a girl. She's a girl's girl. They have supposedly have like a good relationship. But
I'm sure she's way better than me. I can tell you because I am not that good of a person.
No, like, I would be like, excuse me. I know, because it's very.
But she's also Kelsey Ballerini.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't get a read on her, but I feel like she's pretty legit.
Yeah, I think so too. Seemingly.
Yeah, like for what we know.
Yeah.
You know.
I have something else in my back pocket about not Kelsey Ballerini, but the music industry.
Okay, but Chase Stokes had talked about how him and Madeline Kahn, like he said, you know, we became friends and then more, and then now we're just back to friends and we're two talented co-stars who are professional. Like, is really the way it's been. And protect Chase Stokes at all costs. Like, that guy, he is such a good guy.
Yeah, he really is.
I mean, he really is a really good guy.
Yeah. Which shows, I think, too, that our hunch about Kelsey Ballerini plays out well.
Oh, for sure. Because I don't think he would mess around with that if it
No.
And I just respect his hustle of getting himself into the industry because he pretended to be his own manager and sent all of these like agents like, hey, check this guy out, hey, blah blah blah, and it was just him the whole time. And then they reached out and he got an agent and like started booking stuff.
I didn't realize that. That's cool.
I know.
I love that.
I love that. I do too. So I hope he blows up. Like,
yeah. Oh, for
I hope he just blows
sure.
up. But Rudy,
damn it. Where are you? What are you doing next? Because I can come be a fan.
Well,
I'll be a fan.
Yeah. Like, I'll go wherever you are.
Yeah.
I want you to know that.
Look me in my eyes right now.
And Elaine, if I see you out there on the streets, I'm kidding.
Might have to trip you. Would be a shame.
It'd be a shame if you accidentally fell down a well in Morocco.
Would I give you a rope? I don't know.
Never know.
It typically doesn't turn out so well if you don't give people a rope and a will.
Right.
Rip.
And I was like, please don't help him. I thought for a second he was going to. And then he was like...
Might have turned out different.
He said it's not that hard to be better than you or something.
Yeah.
I was like...
but gosh, when he said you should have gave me that rope stab.
I know. I'm like, first of all, you literally, like, JJ gave you what you wanted, so why? Yeah. Why do you have to kill him?
I know.
Why do you gotta kill him?
He said you got what you wanted, and you just still want to kill your offspring. You know why? Because then he's like the next heir or whatever. I feel like it's all greed. I feel like he's concerned that if he was around, he would have to share some of it with him or something. I don't know.
This guy, he's probably like the nicest guy in real life. Because like that's how Sarah's dad.
Yes.
In the show, what's his name? Ward.
Ward. Yeah.
He's like the nicest man.
Well, and also Kelly Ripa's husband.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I know, and you like you want to kill him in Riverdale. Like you just want to kill him.
You're like,
And then in real life, you're like, you are just so wholesome and sweet.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful human.
Really, for real. And I'm thinking, how can you play such an evil person?
He's real good at it. Like,
and that's
like,
talent.
What's his face? Negan?
Negan. Yeah, because he also was, what's his name in?
Grey's Anatomy? He's also in P.S. I Love You.
What's his name? That's gonna bug me.
Oh my gosh, we've got to talk about like fictional deaths we'll never get over before we get off of this topic. This soapbox. Well, some people that I actually have been thinking about. So Marley and Me, the dog.
Yeah.
That's a fictional death I'll never get over.
Jeffrey Morgan.
And you don't care.
I'm listening to you, but I don't remember it.
It's just so depressing.
Grey's Anatomy. Denny Duquette.
Yeah,
it was gonna drive me nuts. I'm sorry I had to do it. Drive me bananas.
Yeah, where they put the dog to sleep and everything. It's awful. Yeah, he was her person, Izzy's guy.
And she laid on the floor in a dress.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
Fictional deaths you'll never get over.
It was on topic, yeah. So the dog, yes. No, I remember that being sad. Here's my thing. I don't retain like shows and stuff very well unless I've seen them multiple times. I really don't retain them. Like, it has to be really major for me to remember it.
Thomas J.
That's one.
Did you ever see The Fault in Our Stars?
Yes. Yeah.
Ansel Elgort's character. I will not get over that. Have you ever seen 5 Feet Apart?
Wait, that's what I thought you meant by Fault in Our Stars.
Oh.
5 Feet Apart, yes. Cried my eyes out.
5 Feet Apart?
Cole Sprouse.
Jesus.
That's another one I'll never get over.
I'll just never get over him, period. Jesus. Oh, yeah. No, me too. me too.
It was really too good to mess up.
I'll never get over
for real, but still.
No, but really.
Yeah.
And we don't know if at the end of 5 Feet Apart if they die. You just like assume though that he does.
Yes.
And like she goes on to live because she gets like a lung transplant.
Right. God, see, I don't remember that.
Oh, when he's outside at the window. Me and Lauren, my friend Lauren, went to go see that in theaters.
You did?
And I swear, like, I could not even, like, walk after that. I was like, you're going to have to carry me out of here. I can't. And she was too. And I tried not that long ago. I actually did. I turned on that movie and I was like, I'm going to watch this again. And this was only the second time I've seen it since then. And it was actually when we still lived at our old house. And I was like, why did I turn this on? I mean, I was like hysterical. I was like, this movie sucks.
That's how
this
I
movie
was.
sucks.
That's how I was in The Wild Robot.
I didn't do all that.
Oh my God.
It was a good movie, but like I did not lose it.
As soon as they started like teaching him, as soon as that other freaking goose came in there to start that
Long neck?
To start teaching him how to fly, I cried from that point to the end of the whole movie. I cried the entire time.
Bright Bill. Every time I see geese flying, I'm like, Bright Bill, is that you?
I'll never look at them again the same. Ever.
That's true.
Oh. Yeah. Who else has died that we can't get past? I don't know, I'm not good at this.
Doesn't somebody die on Fox and the Hound?
I don't know if somebody dies on Fox and the Hound, but
Like,
I know that he
the fox or the
gets,
hound?
No, I think he gets left out in the woods. That's the problem with it. They take him out there and drop him off and leave him.
No, I get that, but when they grow up, the dog and the fox fight on that log. Like that's for whatever reason in like those old Disney movies, there always was a giant ass log over a waterfall, like to a gaping just pit of hell.
Basically.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why was there always and everybody's always on it.
Yeah.
Doing risky things.
Oh, why are we always on a log?
I don't know.
Risking.
And like down at the bottom is just like water
Rocks
that's
and water.
3 feet deep.
Yeah.
So if you
With
fall,
boulders
you just
you're gone.
you just die.
That's so sad. Wait, you know who else we not getting over?
Who?
Mufasa.
I knew you were about to say that. Lion King. Listen, hot take. Don't care about Lion King.
Look, yeah, I got something to tell you.
Could actually.
I could care less.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
I could not care less about Mufasa.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, rip, but like,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Speaking of Rip, and I know you ain't up into Yellowstone,
I'm not.
but I can't believe they killed him.
They killed Rip?
Not Rip. Clint Eastwood.
They did?
Yeah, he.
You mean Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner. I knew. As soon as I said it, I was like, that is not the right name.
But like
I'm
right
so
on
bad
par
at
for like the
celebrities.
type of movie or
Yeah.
show it is.
True. But no, yeah, they.
I knew that he
they-
wasn't on there anymore, but I know they killed. Oh, that's not the way I would imagine him to go.
Well, did you watch last season?
he got bigger balls than that.
No. So last season, Jamie started seeing this lady who has a vested interest in all of this other company who's trying to take the land and all that kind of stuff. So she goes in and meets with this underground company who kills off.
Is Jamie a nice guy now?
No, I think Beth's gonna kill him.
Well,
She's gonna really kill him now because she knows that he's responsible for this, even though he didn't really know that she was gonna do it, but he sort of knew. I don't know. Yeah, he's dead.
well, I mean, Jamie
Gone.
did some like messed up stuff, like a
for
long time
sure.
ago. Whenever he like didn't tell
Yeah.
her about like how she can't have kids,
Yeah,
like, that whole ordeal.
100%. She
Yeah.
held it. If anybody gonna hold a grudge, it's Beth Dutton. Beth Dutton.
Mm-hmm. Everybody hates to see her coming.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I love her.
But that's not how I pictured. I love her too.
Yeah.
That's not how.
They
That's
did him
poor
dirty
writing.
with him going
That's
out.
poor writing.
Yeah, I'm like,
And
make it a little better.
I
What are we
didn't
gonna do?
mean. I didn't mean that insensitively. I realized what I said a minute ago about like they had him
Yeah.
off himself, and I said I thought he had bigger balls than that. That sounded really horrible when I said that. I don't.
You just mean
that.
it in relation to
I
the
don't-
show,
correct.
and the characters.
Yeah, I don't. This does not pertain to real life at all. That's a serious topic, and that's not.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
We have multiple friends who've
Exactly.
gone through that. and-
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like his character. That's not the way that. Like he should have. I don't know. That's not what I picture for
Yeah.
him. That's not good writing.
I know, I agree, but I guess that is testament to the fact that he did not want to come back. Period. Like he wasn't coming back to the show, and he had said that. Like that's why it took so long to get this
To get
season
this
out
going.
because he wasn't coming back.
I bet they offered him like so much too
Can you imagine?
to be Kevin Costner.
Right? Oh, talk about a DILF. I love Kevin Costner. I love the older men anyway.
Yeah, you do.
I love him.
No, I mean, I think he looks good too.
Mighty fine.
I think he looks good too.
Like a little Hershey kiss. Maybe that's right.
Maybe
we'll retract the statement.
No.
That's the Hershey kiss, but a scrumptious cowboy mate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still can't believe that though. What else you got? Because my only know is JJ. So.
Well, you wanted to say something about the music industry. What did you want to say about it?
That's a whole different ballgame. You ready?
Sure.
Zach Bryan, have you heard the drama?
Okay, I meant to ask you if you still be liking him, because what a psycho narcissist.
Okay, if it's true, yes. If it's true, there's 3 sides to every story, and you know I'm about to hear all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to listen
And
to the podcast.
I feel like I'm allowed to say whatever I want on here.
Yeah, say it.
I don't really know. I don't have anything to say, but just.
What
But if I-
anything to say for someone who doesn't have anything to say?
I feel like what I just said, I needed to say that because I'm like, what a psycho narcissist. Like,
yeah. No, yeah. Okay, so if you don't know, Zach Bryan and his girlfriend just broke up, and he offered her $12 million to sign an NDA. Now, here I am, not at all into pop culture whatsoever, but knowing all this stuff because I love Zach Bryan almost as much as I love Garth Brooks. And if you know me, yeah, no, I really, really love Garth Brooks.
we're gonna have to pop off more with some pop culture on here.
I guess. So, okay. So she refused to sign the NDA. I need to listen to the podcast. We'll have to maybe dive deeper into this next time, get more opinions on this. But she did a podcast with Barstool Sports, which I don't know if that's the name of their podcast or what. I've never listened to it, but I need to look at it and so I can hear
They've
this.
bred a lot of celebrities out there.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, they're a big time ordeal. So, okay, so she goes on this podcast. She talks about how she's refusing to sign an NDA, talking about anything that happened in their relationship or their breakup. Turned down $12 million. I'm sorry, for $12 million, I'd probably shut up. I'd probably be like, that's fine.
I would take it and walk away.
Yeah, sign me up for that. I'll go see a therapist. We'll talk about it there. We'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who has survived a narcissistic, psychopathic relationship, I will say that it sucks. And so if she really did go through this, I do really feel for her because it is such a mind F when you're in something like that. Because you really feel absolutely crazy. Like you question your own sanity. And so like one of the things that she said was she woke up and was just kind of singing in the kitchen. You hear this part? She was singing
Morgan
Last
Wallen.
Night We Let the Liquor Talk, which I love Morgan Wallen.
Me too, Morgan, if you're listening.
Apparently Zach Bryan doesn't like Morgan Wallen. Because he was basically like, I can't believe you would be singing another man's song.
Is he intimidated?
Like, Zach Bryan, calm down. There's enough to go around, buddy. And you've got a real big piece of the pie. A huge piece of the pie.
Yeah,
You're not even competing with Morgan Wallen, really.
You're like
it's not the same genre, even though it kind of is. Y'all like hairline together a little bit, but like me and the fringe.
they would never collab.
No, but you know what they did? It would freaking pop off. It would pop off. Just like
Yeah, no, it would be amazing.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's why like Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen, 2 rock stars, they're not gonna collab. They agree to, you're awesome, but like we're not friends.
Yeah.
It's not that they're enemies,
so
but
wild to me.
they're competitors.
Yeah.
Which is so silly.
Yeah, like share
Like,
the wealth. We love you all.
I know you don't like Taylor Swift, but like prime example, Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. Like they're both on fire right now and they love each other and they support each other and bring each other out on their stages.
Yeah.
Why can't we have more of that?
See, and girls get a bad rap for that, but girls I think are a lot more girl power than we get credit for.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
But no, so she apparently went through it with Zach Bryan, and I need to listen to. I'm not one to sit here and just say that the girl's lying because I don't believe that. But I also know that there is another side of the story.
Yeah, why would she turn down $12 million?
Yes.
And then go on a podcast and talk about it if it's not true?
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't get that. And I don't know. There's also like maybe potentially more money to be made by talking about it than just the 12 million to shut up. There's also, if it did happen verbatim the way she says it, if that's true, and she feels like that is her story and she lived it and she's going to get out there and she's going to say something, then, more power to her.
Right.
I don't know what to believe or who to believe, and I'm just sitting here kind of wondering if I'm still supporting Zach Bryan, and I'm such a huge fan of his, but I also don't want to just take one person's word for something either. But I have such a hard time brushing anything that she says under the rug at the same time.
Right.
Because there's got to be some bit of truth to it.
Yeah.
Right? Or is there not at all, and she's making every bit of it up?
I don't know.
Too.
I don't know her character. I don't know Zach Bryan's character. I don't know either of them. And I don't know enough about Zach Bryan at all.
He's so private. He has no social media.
Well, then
other than like TikTok music, but like
that's weird.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, he's just very, very private. You can't even follow him on anything. I'm like, let me follow you.
Just odd. Like, how do we know what you're doing?
Right.
So
he's like, but you're not supposed to know what I'm doing.
Exactly. Which
everything
tells me he could be a sketchy guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, somebody without social media kind of seems like he'd be a little controlling because
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just have such a hard time believing it, but I have such a hard time sweeping a girl saying that under the rug too.
I think we gotta investigate.
Fame
more.
and money plays such a big role in motivator. It's those are huge motivators for people to lie, cheat. Think about it. All that money, but she's gone on record and she's like, I did not. Those are all the things I hate about him. I hate his fame. I hate his money. I hate all of that. I just love him, the person. And then I'm thinking, isn't him the person, the narcissist? Like, because him, the singer, and that is that's not what we see. I don't know, man.
Maybe that's the stuff that's made him into that. So she's like, I loved him before, like who he was. Were they together before he got big?
No, I don't think. I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't know enough about that to know.
It's like Luke Combs and not to bring him up again, but him and his wife, like they've been together for years and years and years and years and years, and it's like she's not with him for money because they've been together for.
Because isn't she just like super pretty?
She's like a supermodel.
Yeah.
Like
and
blonde
Luke Combs is
bombshell.
Yeah.
And Luke Combs is so sweet, but like let's be real.
Yeah. You would think from the outside looking in, you would think, oh, she's with him for money.
Yeah, just because if we're just being super judgmental.
Yeah, if we're being very superficial, that's what you would think as an outsider.
No, actually,
but they've been together forever.
He's an angel on earth, and that's why she's with him.
Yeah,
Lukey, Lukey Pookie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I also I love Morgan Wallen, and I've loved him for a really long time. But if I were like a brand, like if I just now were like learning about Morgan Wallen, I probably wouldn't like him. Like I would
for sure.
Like I'd like his music, but I'd be like, this guy's a POS. Like
for
be
sure.
like, you suck, dude.
Yeah,
you're crazy.
Yeah, you need a better hobby than like drinking and partying and throwing stuff off
roofs.
roofs.
And I feel like he like tries to get better and then just doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's really sad.
It is very sad.
I want
it's
him
giving,
to
I'm a
clean
drug
up.
addict, Tammy.
It is giving, I'm a drug addict, Tammy. What do you expect?
Yeah. What do you expect, Tammy?
I love him though. I mean, I've loved him for a long time.
Yeah.
So
oh, yes.
He's gonna stay right here. But
I mean, from
I'm a new fan.
Sand in My Boots and from
7 Summers.
7 So good. Oh, there's so many. Something else that's coming to mind. This is a conspiracy about Garth Brooks. Have you heard that?
Oh God, no, I don't know.
That he's a serial killer?
No, and why?
Right? Like the nicest man on planet Earth. Back off. He's not a serial killer.
Trisha would be with that.
Right? Exactly. But supposedly every city where he goes and tours, people wind up missing and dead the same day. Every single one. And then people are like, Friends in Low Places is about that. And I'm like...
Graves?
Graves, yeah. Putting people under 7 feet under.
6 feet.
6 feet. I like to put them 1 extra foot just for good measure. Can't be having them get wished back out of the ground in my blue crown, you know?
But if they could, I don't know who I'd use that on.
Gage.
So, we need to also read into that because so you're telling me when we went to Nashville in April and saw him, someone died.
That's what they say. Let's see. Garth Brooks.
You're telling me Garth Brooks is Scott Peterson right now?
Serial killer. What is the word I'm looking for?
Serial killer?
No. What am I? Conspiracy. The Garth Brooks serial killer conspiracy, that's hard to say, is hot on social media again. Here is why. Okay, tell me about it, girl.
What up with it?
Okay, so Garth Brooks has been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons across the past week as the country music legend faces a rape accusation and lawsuit from his former hair and makeup artist. Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's a real thing. A very real accusation and an issue that Brooks, who has denied guilt, will have to battle in court. But for folks on social media, there's another ugly label being attached to Brooks' name again. That label, serial killer. You read that right. Social media is stirring again with discussions of whether or not the country music singer is also a serial killer. And if you are wondering just what in the heck that's all about, you should know that there is not a shred of evidence to support the talk. Okay, as suspected. How did this get spun on social? Well, it turns out that this is a long-running conspiracy theory that appears to have started out as a joke before gaining momentum because facts don't often matter on Elon Musk's X. Okay.
Elon Musk's X.
Twitter, now X.
Twitter's called X.
Where have you been?
I've been not on Twitter.
I mean, me neither, but it's literally just all everywhere. Like,
I guess
dude,
if I saw that, then I forgot.
Yeah. When did Twitter become X?
Why X?
On July 23rd of 2023. Girl, you under a boulder.
Okay, maybe I knew that, but I forgot.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of familiar, but at the same time, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's not like instead of saying on Elon Musk's Twitter, it's on his X. Yeah, just the letter X.
I literally heard that Elon dated Trisha. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yes.
How did he pull that?
No, he did not. Didn't.
Okay.
I'm also realizing that I've done this entire podcast with my Tootsies this show, and I don't know that people are going to love that.
It's fine.
I've been having my Tootsies out up here on my chair, just
it's fine.
Right for the picking, you know?
It'll be okay.
I should charge. You should charge people who watch this podcast. My feet is out.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But, alright, we'll still dig into this Garth Brooks thing.
Yeah.
We'll report back.
Either right
We gotta come back with some
crazy
conspiracy theories and pop culture on
I
here.
agree. I'll talk about conspiracies all day.
I think we should.
I'm down.
Never
We
know.
have to do some digging though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a few that I believe.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
Like what? What's one that you believe wholeheartedly? Well, this is a teaser.
That the Titanic wasn't the Titanic.
Oh, 100%.
It was not.
100% agree. Yeah. How do you feel about the moon landing?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because we don't.
I'm in the same boat. I don't know either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not enough.
All right, we'll get some together. We'll come back with an episode about conspiracy theories and see if we all agree or not. That's gonna be my favorite.
It's fun to talk about that stuff.
It is.
Even if you don't believe it at all, it's
100%.
it's so fun to be like, have you heard?
Yeah.
And you're like, that's the craziest thing.
That's the craziest thing. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay, all right. So, what's your song for the week?
So, honestly, let's be real. Any Christmas song right now.
It's
in general, any Christmas song. Come November 1st, honestly, Halloween night, I'm like, all right, pumpkins are gone, the tree is up, ho ho ho. That's
ho ho ho.
The Ho 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 Santa Claus.
Ho 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 Santa Claus.
So
If
that
you're listening and you know who you are. We were at Texas Road. Man, okay, I know she listens. I know she listens to this podcast. So when you hear this is the story. My childhood friend, and still my friend to this day. We were at Charlie's, and I kept asking for
the recipe to the rolls. You
recipe.
idiot! We were children.
I was like, can I get the recipe? And they kept bringing me more rolls. I'm like, I want the recipe so I can make these rolls at home.
Was there a language barrier? Like,
right? I don't know. There wasn't. And something, I don't even know. It was the same night, but that doesn't really even have anything to do with it. And I said something about a hoe. And Mom was like, ho, and my friend goes, she's talking about the ho 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 Santa Claus. And I was like, no, I'm not. Anyway, okay.
Mom was probably like, we are trying to have a family dinner.
And I'm like, over here making it as ratchet as possible.
You really were, like, disturbing the peace that night at O'Charlie's. Like, you, for real, that guy probably quit his job because of you.
Probably. Anyway, okay.
But in real life, anything Christmas, and then also Don't Stop Praying by Matthew West, because it's just really good.
Oh, okay. That's sweet. Okay, well, mine's going to be a little different.
Say Megan Thee Stallion or something.
No, but it is, you ever heard of Humankind or Call Me, Kill Me? I don't even know. The song's called Big Dogs.
Kill Me? No.
Big Dogs, DAWGS.
No.
I bet you have. It says, so it says like, yeah, yeah.
Sounds familiar.
And then it says, wait a minute, get it how you live it, 10 toes in when we sitting on business, I'm a big step up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's been like popping in my mind for now.
Love it.
But also, you want to know what I heard today? Talking about, this is perfect timing, talking about collabs. Guess who Jelly Roll collabed with recently?
Oh my gosh, I forget. Who is it?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay. That's wild.
And it's called Lonely
now
Road.
I didn't know.
It's called Lonely Road, I think.
What happened to him?
I mean, he's married to what's her face, and they're
Megan Fox, they drink each other's blood and stuff.
she's pregnant. You should have seen her post. She's like naked, dripping in black stuff for her pregnancy announcement.
They literally might be Satan's followers.
It's potential, but Machine Gun
It's
Kelly,
giving
yes,
Satan.
Machine Gun Kelly and Jelly Roll. It's called Lonely Road, and it's to the tune of Country Roads. Take Me Home.
Oh wait, I've heard about this.
But
I bet
there's
it's good.
another one that sounds a lot like it that I thought this was it, and it wasn't. So I'm gonna play it for you whenever we are done here because it's not.
Fraud. People like making songs that are the same.
No, they're either they have to ask permission or they have to change it in such a like percentage or something.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah. Excuse me.
Like, I just will never also get over. That's an ego death I'll never get over. It's Machine Gun Kelly, whenever he was a rapper, and then went up against Eminem, and Eminem was like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Listen,
stop you
Eminem
right
wins.
there."
Eminem supports some things I don't support, but other than that,
Then he stopped rapping and became what he is now.
yeah.
Like,
Which is like
I
what?
just like alternative pop, rock,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I like that kind of music, but
Yeah. Like fine. He found a lane. That's fine.
and he's more that lane anyways.
I'm gonna find her post for you to see though.
And most celebs do support things that we don't like.
That's true.
They all do.
That's true. Let me
So.
see. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's her pregnancy announcement. Kayla. Yes, positive. And you're like, I mean, she's just like literally naked, dripping in black.
Wow.
Serpent
Like,
juice or
black is
something.
death to me.
I know. Like, what are you doing? And like, when did she get such a voluptuous lower half? Like, she is giving.
I don't
Kim
know.
K.
She is giving Kim K.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else? A conspiracy we need to
Oh
talk
my
about.
gosh,
Is the
what?
thank you to Beyonce because
Oh.
isn't
That's so wild.
JoJo Siwa supposedly is she missing right now?
Is she?
Supposedly she hasn't posted in 4 days, and she posts every single day.
She does post it. I mean, I don't like follow her, but I know she posts.
Most of what I saw was old, so don't quote me on that. But we're gonna look into that too. But anyway, all right. So,
but yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we get like 50 minutes here,
Offline.
so we're Anyway, okay, so follow us on social media. It is the this must be the place podcast on Instagram.
Rate us 5 stars
or don't.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Leave us a good review
or don't.
Not a bad one. We'll take it down.
Good or nothing.
Share it with somebody else, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Okay. It's saved.
We just popped right off on that.
We did.